Hey there, ladies and gentlemen out there on YouTube. I am Welfare here for the AM49.AYV channel here. And, well, as you can see here, didn't find a whole lot for this weekend, which I thought would be expected to do so, because since the Labor Day weekend's over with for one, and I didn't venture too much over the weekend, because my mom's illness I've been telling you about lately on these videos here. It's starting to get a little more serious, and things are now looking a little better for her. So I've been having what I can do for her, of watching her, and a lot of my brothers and sisters have done the same thing. And I did get a little relief from watching her. Went out for a little bit, found several things, and maybe no blockbuster ones like I had in my previous videos, but at least it's a little something I can show y'all, because I wasn't do so at first, but I didn't want them to get piled up, do long videos like this, so I went ahead and do this anyway. And hope you like what you see. Start off this with a new CD case holder. It was about 15 in here. Found this at a thrift store for $1, and I see why they got it for $1, because I don't know how you see it. The insides of both ends are cracked, but the CDs can still fit in, and which good. That way, I don't have them being loose, shaking up around. I put some, and I'm gonna plan to use for YouTube. Put them in here in the near future. But I am putting them right now. I'm gonna be showing the ones I do got recently. Some CDs, which is, I only found about like a dozen, and still found a handful, a few 45s and some LPs along with the weekend. And like I said, I'll put the CDs I did found between Friday and today, which I only found one. I'll show you that one in a little bit. We'll start out with this one here with The Roots of Folk, the various artists CD. That has Woody Guthrie, Pete Seeger, Lead Belly, Vern Dalhart, Pete Seeger with Tom Gleason together, Susan Reed, Lomax Singers, Tony Crapper, Best Lomax, or Josh White, Bird Ives. There's like some great stuff on here. Found that in a Goodwill store for about $2. I think we ain't got that. Well, I stopped by a thrift store, another antique consignment shop store. Found this for $1. Got music from the motion picture Stonewall, even though I have not seen the movie, but got it because they have some great stuff on here. Got people like the Shangri-La's doing Giving a Great Big Kiss, Butterflies, G Baby G, also Shirelles, the Ad-Libs, Judy Garland, Patti LaBelle, the Bluebells on here, Bessie Banks with the original Go Now, which everybody knows that it was later done by the Moody Blues. Now my Judy Garland's on here. Bear like in the 80s with the Shangri-La's, a remix of They're Giving a Great Big Kiss on here. I wonder what that's going to sound like. I'll have to listen to it. And also, found a CD reissue of the, everyone remember the old 1981 album Hook on Classics by the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra with Lewis Clark conducting it? This one was originally released on the RCA label. I think around 87, was reissued by K-Tel Records for CD for the first time, and I finally got the number 10 hit that's on here. And then with the title track that went to number 10 for the late 81, early 82. Finally got it on CD, along with Hook on Romance, Classics, Bach, Part 3 for the Hook on Classics, Hook on Bach, along with Tchaikovsky on the song, on Mozart, on Mendelssohn, and finished up with Hook on Can. If I'd be interested in one to hear. Now this next one here, I usually pick a few of these here and there. I like this one, pick this one up because there's a few artists up here I do like. It's called Music 22. There's people like, has people in here like Rihanna, Sean Paul, Beyonce, Chris Brown. like Bulbasaur, Steve Payne. But a lot of the, like, look on here get is a like Danny Powell's Bad Day, Kelly Clarkson's Walk Away, going along with American Rejects, Nickelback. One of my favorite country singers, Keith Urban. Alright, fit in there. Hold on a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I got a little problem in here, but I think I got it. Yeah, here we go. I think I got it. Alright, next one here. Group comes themselves White Lion. This is what they're following up to their Pride release from late 87. This is called the Big Game. Now, I think that one did well, but I don't think it hit big like their old Pride album. But I got it because I like their version of the them doing the classic Radar Love on here. Probably an interesting one to hear. And there's another ZZ Top compilation that came out. This is called The Baddest ZZ Top. It features about 20 tracks on here. And some when he got this, because there's something here, I think probably the first time on CD. Unless I'm wrong, y'all can correct me on this. Some single versions of some of their hit stuff. Like Give Me All Your Lovin', Sharp Dressed Man, and single versions of it, along with other classics like LaGrange, Tush, Doubleback, single version of Thank You, Cheap Sunglasses, same thing with Legs, Tube Snake Boogie, Waiting for the Bus, Jesus Left Chicago, I'm Bam, Nationwide, Pin Cushion, Got Me Under Pressure. Also single versions of Rough Boy, Velcro Fly, Lithium, What's Up With That, Mescalero. I think I said it right here. If not, correct me on that. And their version of the Elvis Classic People on Vegas is on here. But I mean, because I got that on the greatest hits of their version of Elvis Vegas. Interesting version to hear. And I'm going to have myself another Icon series that just recently came out of Linda Ronstadt. I know you're probably saying, well, there's got a lot of that other stuff on there of hers. Maybe so, but the question is, how often does it have the mixture of the her earlier Capitol and some MCA recordings too on here? Like You're No Good, When I'll Be Loved, Doesn't Matter Anymore, River Rocking on the Water. Like with the great band on this one called American Dream, Long, Long Time. Stone Pony, different drums. Somewhere out there is James Ingram and a song called Till I Said Hello. That'd be a great one to hear. And also still finding some old 20th Century Master series that Universal Music put out. And here's another one here. These are the Andrew Sisters. I know last weekend I showed you one CD by the Andrew Sisters. I found another one. I know a lot of y'all probably on there. Am I an Andrew Sisters nut? Well, what can I say? I like these ladies' music. I really do. Got a mixture of something. This one here has a mixture of some of the stuff from going from the late 30s up to probably around early 50s, I believe. With them here with the classics. Beat You Shane, Hold Tight, Baby and Daddy Ate to the Bar, Apple Blossom Time, Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy, Don't Sit Down Another Apple Tree, Shoot Shoot Baby, Rum and Coca-Cola. Their version of the Francis Craig classic Near Years on here, Wanna Be Loved. Also their version was Extra New Age Positive with Bing Crosby. And finishing up with I Can Dream Can I, last track on it. That'd be a good one to hear. And also got Joe Nichols' Crickets. Yeah, I think this came out sometime late last year, but this is the first time I ever got this copy of them because I followed a lot of his music and look and see what others I may have been missing from him. This is, like I said, this one's called Crickets. And I already got the 18 kids version. And I finally found the bonus track edition of the greatest hits. When they switched from 18 to 19, adding the one other song, "You Look Good in My Shirt," which was on his one of his earlier CDs, and so well, that's how it released as a single, and well, it became a popular hit, and rearranged the 18 Kids CD to change 18 Kids Greatest Hits CD to 19 Kids. That's great stuff on here. That's why I say, oh, what the hey. Here's a Hamilton 18 tracks one of mine. At least I got that on the backup. Alright. Also, I've been waiting for a while. Didn't get this one till recently. Although it came out 5 years ago. When I got it, finally got a copy of this. Finally found one. Recently that inspired the movie Michael Jackson, This Is It. With the we love his big hits like When We Started Something, Jam, They Don't Care About Us, Human Nature, many others, including Thriller, Beat It, and 2 versions of This Is It on here. Probably a great one here to listen to. Alright, we'll finish up with the CDs with hits of the 50s. The 2 CD set with artists like Bill Haley and the Comets, Del Vikings, the Champs, Guy Mitchell, Coasters, Platters, Little Richard, Brooke Benton, CD1, CD2, Lloyd Price, The Crest, now Del Vikings, Robert Harrison, Drifters, Guy Mitchell, and the Platters finished that up. Okay. Well, if I don't get this thing spinning on in there, just put the nearest one with the last CD. I also found a few 45s. I found the same store I did found the that Stonewall soundtrack. They had some 45s there for 50 cents, so went through here. We got the Star label version of it. We have a picture of Ringo Starr's head on it on the original one. But very sleek this one here, even though the label's damaged. There's Ringo Starr's doing Oh My My. And there's the slice up on the other side with Step Lightly. Both songs come off his popular Ringo album, which me, Mr. Mayo, said one of his favorites in regard to his favorite Ringo Starr album. It was my favorite too. And also found this one here too. I got the Silver Spotlight Series reissue 45 of this. Now with a little late from Pasadena on the other side. Now I got the original 45 of Janet Dean's Popsicle. Along with them doing the Beatles' Norwegian Wood on the other side. And found this interesting one here. Frank Furton, The Virtues. One he gave us the Guitar Boogie Shuffle. He gave us this one here too. I don't think it's not big like the Guitar Boogie Shuffle. This is a Highland guitar with Plucking Planking Boogie on the other side. And on the 45s I did manage to find over the weekend. I also found 3 DVDs. Starting with this one, Dark Shadows. This is called The Vampire Curse. Along with Saturday Night Live, The Best of Steve Martin, the one original wild and crazy guy. I know I'm getting a little crazy here, but I can't help myself. Alright, and finish up the DVDs. This is the original Bad News Bears widescreen collection. Now with Tatum O'Neal and the late Walter Matthau. Original classic here. Alright, we'll finish up here with the LPs here. For the exception of this one here is a 12-inch single version. The promo copy to John Cougar Mellencamp's Lonely All Night. This is my matter of fact, got myself a coffee. I saw one like this, the same one like Phil has on his Hitstown USA channel. We showed off with the promotion used only on it. Both sides of the song's the same. And here's the back, what it looks like. I also found one interesting album here. There's a country singer called Vivian Bell called Take Me I'm a Woman. This is from probably one of these off the wall label copy albums here by from Princess Records. And according to what I saw the info on here, so where two addresses where it came from. Or record company probably made it. Go ahead and got this one, cause don't know how well this ain't made as nationwide. Probably an interesting one here, cause it only has the title track on there. Yeah, who else? What else it says on here? Thing on here. That was side 1. Here's side 2. And I don't exactly know what year this came out. I know it's probably somewhere in the 70s or could be in the early 80s. Even though it has a little bit of label damage up there, but still a good one. And also found this one here, Tex Ritter. It's a 2-record set with one side of each of the 2 record sets. It has a Tex Ritter on record 1 and Dave W on record 2 of side 1. There's a side 2 with done by the Renfro Valley Boys on the other side. On there it has one of the popular ones on here has him doing the deck of cards, Billy the Kid, Bo Weevil, Night Heritage Song, and Bad Brahma Bull. For Dave Dudley, Last Day in the Mines, I Feel Cry Coming on, 6 Days on the Road, Before My Time in Texas Cab Driver. And others by the Renfro Valley Boys doing a bunch of other songs here. I'll show you real quick. That was on sides 2 and 4. Yeah, it's one of them budget label albums, but interesting one to have. I already got me a copy of this one. But we can grab another copy of this because this is another one of them few ever seen by this by Big Dana here called If I Knew Your Name. The one I found came from '92, came out of a radio station, and this one here's the if I made a regular copy of it. And right here, I'm going to show you this one here because it makes me wonder. It's probably one of those anything wrong in this picture like category. They say no, you say everything looks alright. Probably look everything alright except for one thing. On side 2, it does not mention the on the cover here him doing his version of the Neil Diamond's Red Red Wine, which is the first track on side 2, which is not listed on here on the record cover. And another big reason I like to get it because I don't know how many comments were made before they before Liberty Record Manager saying, "Oops, did we forget something there?" And there's one of them cutout labels too, records too. We're going to cut out that. Alright. And also got Benny Swings Again, Benny Goodman Swings Again. Says featured the new Sing 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 on here, and says recorded live on the West Coast. One of his I don't have. And I found this interesting album too, called Winchester Cathedral. Group comes themselves the Palm Beach Band Boys. I don't know who they are, but it's probably interesting enough. Hear what this version sounds like. Found it at a Goodwill store for 50 cents. I'll see how well it sounds good or not. Alright, we're getting down to finishing up here with didn't mention found 2 LPs at the flea market today. And then I found mainly it because the weather looked chilly and not many people set up. But I did find a few great a few albums anyway. This is one of them. This is called DeCapitol Custom Services presents a deluxe 2-record album in the Diamond Award series. It's called Folk and Country Favorites. And here's what the cover looks like. It's probably somewhere. Not sure about which year this came out of. There's a list of country folk favorites here by the Journeymen, Gateway Trio, Four Preps, Dick Wiseman, and the Good Time Singers on side 1. Gateway Trio, Good Time Singers. Another one by Dick Wiseman, along with Journeyman, Letterman. What I like to get about this one was on the record 2. Get people like Terry Young, Rose Maddox, Hank Thompson, Glenn Campbell, Wanda Jackson, Gene Shepard, Louvin Brothers, Bobby Austin, Ferlin Husky, and track by Buck Owens, You're For Me. I think that was a hit one for him. Maybe help me out a little bit to narrow down what year this came out of. How about, well, this might be an interesting album to get. Anything that record company make a special release of, you don't see very often, I like to get a copy of it. And we'll finish up with Kool and the Gang, Spin Their Top Hits. Featuring the big hits like Open Sesame, Spirit of the Boogie, Kool and the Gang. Yes, it had a song called Kool and the Gang by Kool and the Gang. Get the old 45 to that, along with Hollywood Swingin', Funky Stuff, More Funky Stuff, Jungle Boogie, Caribbean Festival, Love and Understanding, and a song that was later sampled by Mel Smith used for Summertime, Summer Madness is on here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that about wraps it up with my latest finds here. We'll hold up the difference between Kool and Gang here, and hope you enjoyed this little some stuff I did find and a little info here. And I hope you guys enjoy watching this video, and any more latest finds that well interested in the show up here, you know where to turn here to find the latest good stuff I'd like to find and put in my collection. I hope you enjoyed this video here. Will Ferry here for the AM49 WAYV channel. Over and out.